It has indeed been a very small journey ever since I started venturing out as a podcaster. The process of making these 9 episodes, I definitely say I have learned a lot. I've definitely grown as a person, and I've had a few enlightenments recently. And one thing that I'm grateful for is developing the sense of curiosity inside me. I've definitely started asking why more often than usual, asking why multiple times to the same question. And in today's episode of Thinking Out Loud, I just wanted to share something that hit me just recently. I feel it is not something that should be restricted to podcasting or content making as such, but something that we can implement in multiple aspects of our life.
You are thinking out loud. Right here, right now.
Today, we live in a push notification world. We have never been more connected with the rest of the world than ever before. WhatsApp messages, Instagram likes and comments, Facebook likes and comments, Snapchat notifications, and 24/7 news. Never before have we been able to say with such certainty what is happening at different parts of the world. We even know what our own friends are up to, by the way. I have nothing against it. In fact, I love it. I love when I get WhatsApp notifications or someone sends me DMs on Instagrams or the likes and comments. It's definitely a very good feeling for some reason. You get that dopamine rush. But when I started podcasting, I started to find this a bit annoying. On the first day when I sat down, I set aside 1 hour for podcast, in which I spent probably like the first 7 minutes 100% dedicated, and then it was spending more time on my phone rather than on my podcast. And the second day, the same thing happened. And then I was like, okay, Rahul, you really need to work on your podcast. It's not something you need to do, actually, it's something you want to do. So please set aside your phone and get working on it. So comes day 3 and I keep my phone as far away from me as possible. And that's when something very strange started happening. Within the first few minutes, I started to feel these physiological changes happening inside me. The feeling of loneliness, uncertainty, and boredom all started hitting me at once. After 7 minutes, it felt way too weird, and I was like, you know what? I need my phone, and I go take it, and I give up on that day. I felt like nothing was happening, and this happened like for a week. But every day, I noticed that the time I spent without my phone was increasing, so I was like, okay, let me keep on trying and trying and trying. And eventually, around the end of my second week, I was able to spend an entire hour without my phone at all. Now, the old me would have just said, okay, you kept on trying and trying, and that's why you were able to do it. But curious me knew that was not the answer. So I decided to ask why. And after many iterations of it, I kind of realized the feeling of loneliness, uncertainty, and boredom either disappeared or they diminished. Loneliness started to disappear because I started to enjoy my own company. Keeping my phone away made me feel disconnected from the world, but eventually I was able to find another sort of connection. The connection within myself. Uncertainty happened because I was not aware of what was happening around in the world, but that again disappeared because I was able to make progress on my podcast and I knew that it is going to achieve some result at the end. And boredom just went off because I was able to achieve the past too, and I was really enjoying the process. While I work on my podcast, I feel so disconnected from the world. I do not know what I owe others. I don't know if I have to do anything else for others. All I know is that I have to do this. And that feeling of disconnection scared me a lot. But once I was able to find that connection within myself, it just became so much easier. But I knew there was more to this than that meets the eye, and I wanted to dive in a bit deeper. And I realized when we are connected with the world, there's a lot of learnings that we get from it. A lot of motivation we get every day, a lot of external motivation. But the big question is, when do we get time to practice these learnings that we get and convert the motivation into action? And that's when it hit me. It happens when we disconnect ourselves from the world. All these episodes that I make are from the learnings that I have received and from the motivation that I have got. But the time I disconnect from the world is where I practice what I learned, convert that motivation into action, and create something that I believe is worth sharing. And just apart from this, I've had two other major benefits in me personally as well. One is obviously the personal growth that it has given me, and a bit more understanding on the technical side as well. But the second one is my most favorite. It has killed the FOMO in me. For those of you who do not know, FOMO is the fear of missing out. I remember at university, I would just go and hang out with people whenever they called me because I was scared, like, bro, I might miss out on something and I would just go. But in a world where coronavirus exists, let's take a more realistic example. When this whole thing started, and during the lockdown, I would stay up to like 2, 3, even 4, sometimes just talking to people on house party. But ever since I started working on podcast, I noticed that I would not stay there like beyond 1 or like beyond 12 or 1 max. Like, I don't care if the conversation is going on. I'll be like, good night guys, I'm going to sleep, and I go off. I kind of found an enjoyment in knowing that others are having fun with something that I would have loved to do, but something I just simply chose to skip. I just realized throughout this episode I've been kind of putting the idea forward to stay disconnected from the world. And that's not what I'm trying to put forward. I'm just trying to say that maybe there's a balance between the both. I really believe you have to be connected with the world to keep on learning and get that external motivation. But at the same time, we have to find the time to be unplugged from it, just so that we can practice what we learn and convert that motivation into actions. And frankly, I wish I understood this when I was in school. The biggest blessing that I've got from being disconnected with the world, just for even a little while each and every day, is that I understood myself better. I was able to figure out what I want to do in life. And I realized if I understood this earlier, I probably would not have ended up taking engineering. But hey, better late than never. This is Rahul George from the Thinking Out Loud podcast. I hope you enjoyed this episode and found something to take back from it as well.
You are thinking out loud. Right here.